Morning, welcome to my videos on learn beekeeping and long langstroth hives. What we want to look at today is cleaning some frames, and also these are the bits of wax that are left over when I've done my cut and cross and strain. I use a gas burner, double ring thing, had it for years, can tell you how much it cost me. It's an LPG, it attaches to a 9 kilo LPG gas bottle. I get several uses out of it. I have a large bucket which is tall enough to take 3/4 of the frame, not all the frame. These are frames that I've had from a hive that actually died out, so they're pretty grotty frames. The same principle applies for cleaning my normal frames. We'll cover that as we go on, but I use these because they're bad, and I want to show you how it all works. So this part of the video, the water's boiled inside the container, and you just drop the frames in about 2/3 of the way up. Let them sit for a second. Those few frames in the background there I've already cleaned. It's a bit of a process. You have to be careful. It's hot wax. You don't get too badly burned. You will get some bees flying around the place after a few minutes. You just have to either put on a veil if that bothers you, or keep going. I've never ever had them sting me. They'll buzz around. They're more interested in the wax than me. But as you can see, I just scraped the bits of excess off the side of the frame with the hive tool. I've tried several systems. I've tried like what do you call it, heat guns and all sorts of ways to clean frames. I find this the easiest. The only problem is you can't do one or two. You want to stack up quite a few. Once you've got the pot boiling, you can get into it. But as you can see there, they clean up fairly well. These frames that are wired up and down that way, I'll have another video on those. They're for honeycomb. I can cut my squares of honeycomb out. I sell honeycomb rather than honey. And those frames are actually clean enough now. I just drop them straight back into the hive, and the bees dress off the rest of them, and they're away to go. It's just reusing. Very, very easy once I've made those frames. But I'll do a video showing you how to make those frames. Once it's all clean, I've tipped in those buckets of excess wax, bits of wax I had around, and the leftovers from the cross and strain. You'll find there's a lot of gunk. You've got to scrape it out. Get yourself a filter like that, a mesh filter. Tip it into a bucket. It's pretty revolting, pretty messy. Be careful when you're doing it. It can be dangerous. And then this bucket, when I'm finished with it, I generally get that to the tip pretty quick because it can stink. But the following morning, when it's all cooled down, you get your hive tool, tip that off. Very dirty again. But if you tip it up, you've got a block of wax. When you take that out, you'll find there's still a fair bit of gunk on the bottom end of it. I leave that in the sun for a few hours until that brown stuff dries off, and then just scrape it off. And I end up with a block of wax. So out of that lot, I've ended up with a nice circle of wax, maybe about a little bit under about 1.5 to 2 kilos, which you can filter again. There's a lot of people want to buy beeswax. I have several uses. And this is the pile of frames that are now clean. So that's how I clean my frames. Catch up with you in the next video. Happy beekeeping. Bye for now.